We are with Steve Newen. He is with Hackman Financial, and he's been gracious enough to spend some time with us. For a couple years now? When did Bitcoin come out? 2 years, 3 years ago?
Actually, Bitcoin's been around for a long time. It just never took hold until recently.
Okay.
Yeah. Bitcoin actually dates back to the original founder, I think close to 2009, 2011, somewhere in that neighborhood.
So it scares, I don't think I would ever be a person that would go into crypto just because it probably goes against things, but I feel like I want some protection knowing that there's some control. But I mean, as a financial advisor, when someone says, I'm thinking about investing 50 grand into crypto, or what, let's get your opinion first, and then maybe on what your advice would be on how to approach it.
Well, I would have to first say that crypto is not something that they can trade through me. A client can trade through me.
Right.
As I mentioned to you, I'm a registered representative with the SEC and NASD, so I cannot trade something that's not registered with the U.S. government, basically. Right. Having said that, my opinion on crypto is this. It is an asset, and I have clients that I'm sure is trading it or are trading it all the time. In fact, I know of several friends who are also clients who have crypto in their digital wallet, I guess, for lack of a better word. My issue for me as an advisor is when we work with assets, whether it's mutual funds, whether it's crypto, whether it's stocks, we rely upon historical data. And here there is no historical data per se. Here there is no legislation or regulatory body per se. There's a limited supply. We all know that because it's a blockchain. But the question is, would I recommend it? I can't recommend it, number one. And number two, I probably wouldn't recommend it, number two, because if I could represent it, I have no history to study it. And so somebody who, like you, would come to me and ask me if I would do something like that, I would have to be able to study it, understand the history of it before I could have a recommendation for you.
Gotcha.
In this case, there is no history.
So it's not the same, because I was actually, in my head, I was comparing it to, because you probably, maybe I'm wrong, but you're not going to help a client on real estate. Correct?
That's correct.
So that's what in my head I was like, oh, but real estate has history. Real estate we can study. Crypto we cannot.
I will help somebody if that's a general discussion question.
Okay.
But I have to rely on professionals like yourself who understand the marketplace, what's happening in the marketplace. And then obviously real estate is actually very localized.
Yeah.
And so my understanding of real estate would be on a macro sense of, is this a good investment, or what do you think of financing it this way, or should I pay cash for it? I've had that question daily.
Sure.
Because a lot of folks want to think about no debts or stuff like that. So that type of answer I can answer. But anything that has specifically to do with the asset itself or real estate asset, I would defer to somebody like yourself who's a professional in that world. My name is Steve Newen. I'm a partner at Hackman Financial, and we are a financial advising firm. We're independent registered investment advisors. So you can reach me at 513-891-5300.